So Donald Trump has just told one of his biggest lies yet, saying that his own VP, Mike Pence, his own vice president, has the unilateral power to reject certain electoral college votes from certain states, which he's asking Pence to do in effect tomorrow on Wednesday when the House and the Senate have a joint session to count the Electoral College votes. But it's not true. Mike Pence does not have that power. He does not have it. While there's a debate about how much power the House and the Senate have to reject certain states or accept others, and some Republicans in the House and Senate, although not a majority of either chamber, are planning to raise objections to states like Pennsylvania and others, the fact of the matter is no one serious thinks Mike Pence has any power beyond ceremony, that he's in the room to preside over the session in his role as president of the Senate, which is the role that every VP, in American history basically, has had. And so his job is to basically be the person that guides the meeting. He's like the chair of the meeting. He ensures everyone, does the procedure correctly. And then that's his job. He signs off on it and then he's done. And that's the power he has. Whether he wants to do more, whether he doesn't, that's his power. But I don't feel bad for Mike Pence, even though I don't know what I would do in his situation. Because Trump is asking him to do something, which is not only evil and anti-democratic and unconstitutional, but it's not possible. So he's being asked to do something he cannot do. And I'm sure that he's spoken with people that actually know the law and have told him, look, you cannot do this. You do not have this power. And yet, because Trump believes he does, and because so many Republicans believe he does, he's trapped. 100% he's trapped. He doesn't have the ability to get around this. If he doesn't do it, then he's going to be seen as a traitor to Trump and the Trump movement. And if he tries to do something, it'll get slapped down and he'll look like an enemy of democracy. And I know the obvious answer is don't do anything. Do your job as per the law and the Constitution and let the chips fall where they may. You owe it to democracy to do that. But that's a difficult political decision for somebody who's tied his future to Donald Trump and the Trump movement. That's what Pence did when he became, Trump's VP. He forever connected his future to Donald Trump, for better or for worse. Likely for worst, given what we know now. And so that's where we're at. And this confusion goes beyond Trump's tweets. I mean, earlier today, Chuck Grassley, who's president pro tempore of the Senate, it's a fancy word for the longest serving Republican senator, who, when Pence isn't in the Senate, serves as the head of the Senate, said, we don't expect Pence to be there tomorrow, which sent everyone's alarm bells off. Is Pence quitting? Is Pence resigning as vice president? Is Pence not showing up because he doesn't want to, be the one to drive the final nail in the coffin of Donald Trump and the Republican presidency? And it turns out that maybe it was a miscommunication and that, Pence does plan to show up, but Grassley was simply saying that if Pence isn't there for a portion of the meeting, then I would step in to serve in his role for those moments, which is accurate. But the point is, no one really knows 100% what's happening. Donald Trump is selling out his own vice president here. Donald Trump either knows better and doesn't care, and he's lying to everyone about the powers of Mike Pence, or he doesn't know better and he's just taking everyone down with the ship. Again, I don't feel bad for Mike Pence, but you have to think, what would you do? What's he going to do? What's Pence going to do tomorrow? I think what he's likely going to do is just do his job. This is why he's planning to leave the country. He's going to do his job. He's going to certify the results. He's going to let the Republicans in the room have their whiny baby cry fest. And then he's going to recognize the results as Joe Biden did 4 years ago. And he's going to leave the country for the next few weeks, which was his plan. And then hopefully he feels people will forgive him, realize he didn't have any power to do anything else, and still have a political career. That's what's going to happen. But guys, I am not 100% sure. Donald Trump's massive lies and the confusion within the Republican camp leads me to believe that we can't know what the second most powerful man in the United States plans to do tomorrow morning. And that's pretty scary.